Hey there, everybody, and welcome to the FitELITE Strong podcast. Here at FitELITE, we believe in being strong for life. So that means being strong today, both physically, mentally, and emotionally, but also as we continue down the road in our journey. And today, guys, we have a special guest. We got Coach Wyatt in the house. Welcome, Coach Wyatt.
Thank you. What is up?
So we're going to hear some of Wyatt's key phrases. So those who are members here will probably hear some of those today. And I'm going to start us off right with, so Wyatt, how you doing today?
So far, so good.
That is
Vibing.
not
Chilling like a villain.
yeah.
How about
what was
that?
the first one? Vibing.
Vibing.
Those are both like Wyatt sayings.
I
So
like quote unquote vibing, to be honest.
you say quote unquote vibing.
Yeah.
You've never said it to me though. You've only said vibing.
I said to the 4 p.m. The 4 p.m. knows what I'm doing.
Oh, so if you say quote unquote vibing to them, they get it. But to me, I'm just get vibing.
Yeah. You're not vibing enough.
I'm not what enough?
You're not vibing enough is the problem.
Well, I'll try not to be offended by that. Well, we're gonna hit you with all the hard hitting questions that the people want to know. They want to know who Coach Wyatt is. Like, what's his story? Do you have a story?
I probably.
Yeah.
How in depth are we getting is the real question.
Quite. I mean, we're gonna try to not get to tears today because we talked about that. You don't want to cry on camera or on audio. But we're gonna dive deep. All right, we're gonna open some wounds.
Oh, okay.
Not really. Yeah. So here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
You started in fitness at a very young age. How old were you started when you like really got into fitness?
My first workout was when I was 12, and I did the Murph with my family.
Nice. Did you do sports before that? Were you a like athletic kid, like involved in sports?
No. I did no sports in school at all. I only worked out.
Did you like even before you were 12? Like, did you play Little League baseball? Did you play basketball? Like
No. I tried out for basketball, but that's about as far as I got.
Okay. When did you try out for basketball? How old were you?
15.
Okay.
Since I wasn't in the middle school team, they kicked me out.
Not this guy. He's tall and skinny. We're not having that kid here.
You don't want him.
Yeah, gotcha.
You want the skinny guys, the short guys.
We want the short athletic guys. We want the football guys out there, especially in Menominee. You went to Menominee High School, right?
Oh yeah, you know money.
Graduate class of. Hold on, don't tell me. I know 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how I know that?
Huh?
Because Cam is also a 2023, so I know you guys are the same age, so I know that. Yeah, I'm on point with that. All right, so you started working out at 12. You did Murph, so that would have been May of you were 12. Because when's your birthday?
February.
Okay, so you're 12. So it would have been, don't tell me, I'm gonna get this right. You turned 20. It's 20. Hold on, 04 plus 12, 16. It would have been 2016. No, 16.
Yep, 2016.
That was me doing math, guys. It's been a long day, long week, but I still hammered it out.
You got there eventually.
I did get there eventually. So you did Murph. That would be May. And then what?
Well, actually, the first time I did the Murph, I hated it.
Why? No. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? Tell me more.
Surprisingly. No, when I started, I really did not like it. I was the shyest kid you'll ever meet. I didn't talk at the gym. I didn't do any of that. And then what happened is they started a kids class in my old gym.
Okay.
So I joined that. And then what happened is we started with about 15 kids. Everyone left except me and one other person in about 2 months.
Okay, gotcha. Why? Like what? They just didn't like it, or
They didn't
just
like
wasn't their vibe, wasn't their thing?
They weren't staying consistent, I guess is the best way to put it. So they were going for a bit. And then it was just us two. And then what happened is like, just go to regular classes. So I was like, all right, I'll go to classes.
Yeah.
The biggest reason I started though was to beat my older brother, to be stronger than him.
Yeah, and how much older? Okay, Murph, you do Murph, and then you're like, hey, we got this kids class. You should join that. And you're like, okay, I'm going to start going to this, and you loved it. Yep. You really loved it, and you started getting into working out. You didn't really work out before that, right?
No, nothing.
Your older brother had your older brother already been working out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how much older is he than you?
He is 4 years older. Okay. So he started 6 months prior with my mom doing 5 a.m. almost every day before. And I thought that was terrible. I don't know.
Like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
Do you not believe in sleeping?
Yeah. See, I love my sleep.
Right. Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah.
So we'll dive into some of the things that you love here shortly. But yeah, well, you can talk about sleeping. But yeah. Okay, so they're going to 5 a.m. and you're like, y'all crazy. And so he started 6 months before you, and your mom was already a member there?
Yes. So they started together, actually.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's how they got started. And then I started going to the 4 p.m. class right after school. And that was my go-to.
Okay, gotcha.
And then basically right when I could, I started working there.
Okay. So you started at 12, you were working out. When did you start working there?
I'll say 14 for legal reasons, but
Okay.
maybe a little before then.
Okay. And what were you doing?
I did office. I cleaned the entire gym. I did all the office work. I greeted people.
Okay.
I basically did anything I could.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then I just worked. I used to try to clock in for working out, and apparently that doesn't slide.
Like, can I get paid for working out? I'm greeting people while I'm here.
I learned that apparently that's not how anything works. So I figured out eventually.
Gotcha. You're like, hey, so just so you know, the workouts don't count as your job.
Yeah, I figured that out eventually.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then when I was 17, I went for my level 1, and then I became a coach as soon as I could.
Okay.
So right on 17. And then actually my senior year, I did an internship for school.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I got out at 1 p.m. for senior year. I did a workout for about an hour, and then I coached all night.
Okay.
It was almost every day I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I just love being there.
Okay. What did you? So you got into coaching right away. So let's transition you from Wyatt, the athlete who really got it. So okay, let's back up here. We got multiple steps here. One, you became kind of hooked as an athlete.
Yep.
Why? Like, what hooked you?
I think it was a couple of different factors. I think the biggest thing is a super shy kid. The gym that I was in was very supportive.
Okay.
Like, I didn't realize, because when you see gym atmosphere, you think Planet Fitness anytime where everyone's super quiet and they don't talk to each other. But going to like this type of gym was such a game changer. Where it's like my family was here. There were so many other people who wanted to talk to me.
Right.
And me coming out of my shell was very hard at the time. So just doing that was just, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was a big piece for me was confidence.
Sure.
I've worked with a lot of kids from confidence just because that's how I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I was a middle child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sometimes you can tell a little bit. It's the peacemaker, if you will, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then, so I got hooked with that, and then I just wanted to be a part of it as much as I could.
Okay. And so that's how you got into coaching.
Yep.
And you're like, hey, I like doing this so much. I want to help other people do it. Is that kind of like you're like, can't wait to coach and be one of these people coaching?
Well, I thought I was hanging out with people all the time.
Sure.
And I did not realize the first couple months of coaching, I was terrible.
How did you know you were terrible? How did you find out you were terrible?
Well, first off, there's something called a coach's voice, which I did not have.
Sure. Okay.
I was very quiet in the corner. I knew some of the movement patterns, but I wasn't crazy with that. And I thought me knowing it myself, that connection, I'd be able to teach that to other people.
Right.
It's a totally different game.
Right.
Trying to teach someone the moves you've been doing your whole life and it just comes natural to you.
Right.
You can't say, just do that.
Right.
You can't show them just do that.
Right.
You have to go step by step.
Right. And so you had your CrossFit level 1 at that point, right? When you had been through the kids class, did you ever get like a level 2 or anything else from a CrossFit standpoint?
No.
So my experience is I actually got my CrossFit kids first, which was actually for me really beneficial because the difference for me in the CrossFit kids and the CrossFit level 1, and then later on your CrossFit 2, is the level 1 teaches you the movements, teaches you the methodology, all that sort of thing. But the kids and the level 2 teach you how to teach it to other people. Where the level 1, I don't think teaches you how to teach it to other people. Right. And that is where the magic is. It isn't the X's and O's. I think it's in that. So like I went to the kids first. I had already been working out, but then learn the moves and then how to tell kids how to do these things. And then how do I translate to adults? And then when it went to my level 2, that's really weird because kind of like we did here. So when you were in our Evolve program, and we'll get into that too, and we have you come in with all the coaches and teach the coaches, that's something you had to do at your level 2 is you're in a circle with, people and they're just critiquing you. And you're like, this is horrible. This is a very awkward and painful experience.
It was nerve-wracking.
Right. And we'll talk about that in a minute, but yeah, it's hard to like go from being able to do it to be able to teach people how to do it and connect them and motivate and, mix between cheerleader and coach and instructor and all the things,
A big piece is I was doing it for really long. And then a little embarrassing here, I actually failed my level 1 first.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I was so ashamed I barely even told anyone because I was like, and then what I did is I went online as quick as I could and I took it online and finished it. Because I was like, I don't want anyone to know because I've been doing it for so long. I thought it would just be like second nature. Boom, just like that. And I did not realize how hard it actually was.
Right. Well, there's a lot of different, you had done it, but you hadn't talked, maybe learned some of the theory or like the stuff that they were teaching at the level 1 or did you read like the manual or the handbook? You did read it before you went to or while you were there?
Yep. I read it before and during. The problem is I was a terrible test taker. like the anxiety and stuff. Like I was second guessing every single question I put on there.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So you get into coaching and you're like, oh, well, it turns out I'm not doing a good job of coaching because I'm not doing it. So did somebody tell you that, or how did you realize it?
I I feel like I'm very self-aware in a lot of things I do. So I was able to tell like there's actually a member, I think it was 2 or 3 months in, they actually told the owner that they think I'm not ready to coach yet.
Okay.
They told me that. Or they didn't tell me that, but the owner told me that later. And that was very hard to hear for me. So instead of, letting it get to me, I'd try to work on it.
Yeah.
So what I did was I actually watched all the other coaches and what they did.
Oh, there you go. So you observed what they were doing to kind of, oh, this is what do I like? So that's one way of learning, right? Like, or to be a better coach is like look at other coaches and say, oh, I really like this about how they do that, or I don't like when people do that, so I'm not going to do that when I coach, and kind of then create your own style out of that.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, like here we have the shadow, for instance, for the vol program. We didn't have that in my old gym.
Right.
And that was a big avenue, which it was a learning curve, basically. And just watching other people coach, I was able to kind of find the in-between of what I wanted to do.
Right.
And just also confidence on the floor is a big piece. Because you have to be confident.
For sure. I mean, you're going in, especially being younger, right? So you're even now 21 years old. Even now, like when you're working with someone who's older, I'm sure it takes a while to feel like, oh, I'm going to go tell this person who's 40 that, hey, you should do this differently, right? So at first, was it challenging at first to like step to people and do that?
Oh, yeah.
And then, but how'd you get over it?
Well, first, I did it a couple times where I was really shy about it, and then people would just not listen to me because I've been there a long time and I just work out.
You're some kid who has been working out, and like, what do you know, right?
Yeah. And it was what I've learned, instead of like asking politely or anything, you have to be confident and be like, this will help you.
Right.
And I think one of the members actually gave me a really great piece of advice is they know a lot more about almost every other field, but I know more about this.
Right.
It doesn't mean I'm better than you by any means. It just means this is what I do and you do that.
Right.
So just knowing that, where it's like, hey, I do know what I'm doing and I'm helping you with this, and then you can help me with other stuff too.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know everything.
Well, nobody does. None of us do. So we're always learning. So you coached there from the time you were 17 until you kind of moved closer to this area, and you kind of, I remember you reached out to us, right, and said, hey, I'm in this area. Are you guys hiring?
Yeah.
Right. And then we see you in. So do you remember how it just kind of went from there?
Mm-hmm. Well, what I was doing was I was going to CPTC, and I was still commuting back and forth to my old gym, but it just it wasn't working out. And for a couple months, it was really hard because I was trying to figure out. And I've heard some things about FitELITE, and I was curious. And then I reached out just wondering. And then you guys, I think it was the same day or next day, you're like, hey, let's meet up.
Yeah.
And actually, when I first came here, I went to the old building first.
Oh, it's funny. You're like, I'm not getting waxed here. Like, no, isn't it like a waxing, like sugaring NYC, like the waxing or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
So did you get your eyebrows waxed before you came over here or anything?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Unfortunately. So I went there because I thought it'd be super early, and I was panicking the whole time. Yeah. I finally got here, and then you guys just brought me up.
Yep.
Honestly, the questions you gave me, I wasn't prepared for.
Do you remember questions? Like, what did we ask you? Do you remember?
It was a couple. It was like, what are your top values or something like that? Mm-hmm. And for me, I take a lot of these questions very seriously. So I try to get really in depth, and I try to really think, and it gets hard for me. Yeah. Like just trying to really take a deep dive in myself. Yeah. Is not easy by any means for me.
Right. Right. And that's part of like that's the reason we ask that question is we want to make sure that all of people's core values align. Yeah. And we want to know, if you kind of ask the question, like what's important to you, kind of lets us know a lot about who you are as a person. Yeah. Going back, you were at your old gym, you worked with, talk to me, like you coach classes, but you also worked with kids, right? So talk about that a little bit.
Well, I worked with special need clients as called through clinical long-term support. And then I also did Project Hope, which was troubled high schoolers class. Okay. And the troubled high schoolers was an interesting one because it was a bunch of groups and me trying to get them to do what they're supposed to at the same age as them. It was very challenging. Right. I got better at it because I kind of grew those relationships a little bit. Yeah. But the special needs one-on-one was very challenging at first. Yeah. Like I worked with a 7-year-old who was one of my first clients, and I just had no control over him.
Right.
Like I try to do stuff and I try to accommodate, but at the end of the day, you gotta be stern a little bit, because if not, they're just not gonna listen to you.
Right.
And that's what I kind of learned is it kind of gave me patience is a big piece that I have now that I did not have back then.
Gotcha. Okay. You got a force-fed patience.
Yeah. I had to learn the hard way is like, okay, I'm gonna wait, give these time. But now I look back, it was one of the best parts I've ever done. Because I was actually, I think it was a year or two ago, went to my girlfriend's graduation, and I met one of the clients that I was doing for a year there.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
And we just sat and talked for an hour.
Yeah.
Just about his life and how much he's improved.
Yeah.
And it was just so amazing to hear all of that.
Rewarding, isn't it? Like it's a lot of us get into this to have an impact, right? An impact to other people, give back. You know, obviously, I think joining that gym, what I heard you say before is that joining that gym when you did it when you were 12 had a huge impact on you and building your confidence. And then you wanted to give that back and have an impact on other people. And maybe sit down a couple of years ago to hear that you actually had an impact. Pretty rewarding, isn't it?
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Because when you work with these kids, you're like, oh, they're not getting anything out of this. You like, the thing is, most kids just need someone to talk to.
Right.
And back then, I didn't know that.
Right.
I was like, I have to do all of this. I was like, no, they just want a safe space to be who they are. And then their confidence just grows.
Right.
Because again, that's what happened to me. Right. Just having a space to work out, have fun, and talk to people is just all you need most of the time.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're seen and heard and valued, you know, like as who for who they are. Not, you know, I think a lot of times you have kids who have trouble in other areas, and they kind of get, I don't want to say pushed aside, but you know, they get kind of, I don't know what the word I want to look for, but they're not seen, they're not heard, they don't get to be who they are. It's always negative towards them. Yeah. And so to have somebody be positive and believe in them makes a big difference. So
most of the time it's not the parents' fault by any means, because they do all they can, but they don't want to listen to their parents.
Right.
They never want to listen to their parents. You know that, you know. Yeah,
I'm a parent. I get it.
They try not to by any means. So just having someone tell them is a huge aspect.
Right. That's awesome. All right. So you joined here. You came on board. You started doing our Evolve program. You did your shadowing. You kind of went faster through it, right? We kind of fast track you on the Evolve program.
Yes.
Because you've been coaching for years. And I remember we did that team meeting where you had to coach all the coaches. And I think you had to coach us in the clean.
Yep.
And we were like, bro, this guy's saying stuff that, you know, you only get from experience or certifications, which you didn't have a Olympic weightlifting certification at the time. But we found things that like you hadn't, like most coaches didn't know that we were bringing through the Evolve program, that we're already saying certain cues and using certain terminology. And we're like, oh, all right, here we go. So we kind of knew going in that, you know, you had the experience. Let's just kind of polish some things up, learn how we do things here and what our method looks like. And so that, you know, it's kind of, we're all kind of moving in the same direction as we're coaching classes. How was that experience for you? How was the Evolve program for you?
It was awesome.
Okay.
I think a big piece of what I was missing is, since I kind of got thrown into the coaching, like I didn't have much shadowing or anything, is I didn't look back and really see what avenues I could grow, and I have time to grow in those avenues.
Sure.
Like during that clean, for instance, coaching other coaches was a very scary thing for me. Like I think I coached the 5 and 6 in my old gym before that meeting that night. So I did the clean warm up, and then I tried all that and saw what works and what didn't, and then I went into it. And I was terrified the whole time.
Yeah, that's funny.
But being able to do like all of the educational pieces we did and all that shadowing helped me so much to grow to where I am today. Like watching Faith, Corey, even like conversations with you and Dave too, and how you guys coach was just so different than what I've seen.
Gotcha. And you know, part of that is some personal development stuff too. Like we're, you know, emotional intelligence and, you know, start with why, understanding your purpose in these sort of things. Was there value for that for you? Like, had you thought about that stuff before? You looked into it, or is like, yeah, this was kind of I don't know. Was it new for you?
It was very new.
Okay.
Like I said, I kind of, like during school, I sort of BS my way through it a little bit. Taking myself seriously was very challenging for me. So actually taking a deep dive into myself and being like, oh, I can grow as a coach, but I can also grow as a person, was a huge game changer for me.
Yeah.
Like the way now that I prepare for a class, or I go out for the weekend and I know what I'm going to do has been a huge impact on that. Like start with why, how to win friends and influence people it taught me a lot of what I do today.
Right. Yeah. That's awesome. Because I think that's a big part of it is having that growth over time that we're going to grow, change, evolve, learn how to be the best version of ourselves. And that might change over time, but like having that reflective period. So that's awesome. All right. So now then you finished Evolve, you started coaching classes and you got a good amount of classes pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We was like, and go. Wyatt, you're done? Go. We have opportunities for you.
I think it was the first 2 or 3 weeks. I only had like 6 classes or something like that. And then what happened, I think one of the coaches left, so all of a sudden I think I was up to 12 or 13 classes a week. And I think it was very nerve-wracking at first, like coaching people, because I don't know these people. Like I went from a gym that I've been for 7 years where I knew every single person, what they're doing, to a gym I don't know anybody in. So that change was a huge difference. But being able to coach that much and have that much experience and just going and going, you kind of just slowly roll into it.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone here was obviously supportive.
Sure.
It was just me getting to know them.
Right.
I think people were kind of thrown off that I talked to them right away too sometimes.
You're like, who's this guy? But they got to know you and now know things about you. And, you know, we got really good positive feedback right away about just how easy you connected, how you demonstrated like care about each person, how you knew your stuff. I think that was feedback we got right away, which was kind of reinforced what we saw when we met with you before and saw you through the Evolve program. So and it's been fun to watch you continue to grow and evolve. And like you ask a lot of questions. You're not afraid to try new things. Like you recently joined BNI, which if you told 14-year-old Wyatt he was going to BNI, what would he have said about that? Or 16-year-old Wyatt or 17-year-old Wyatt. I don't know if he would have done that stuff.
Even 19-year-old or 20-year-old Wyatt would do that.
Right. But so why did you do it?
Well, I think a big piece, well, I wanted to grow, but also, like you said, you always want to keep growing and keep getting better. Like there's a lot of pieces that I still need to learn. And that was a big avenue where BNI, where it's already these people who are well established in businesses, they know what they're doing. So being able to have more mentors and more communications and just feeling comfortable talking to people. Yeah. Like even a podcast like this 2 years ago would have scared me so much.
And now you're just chilling over here in your desk, right? Like, you ready? Yeah, we're going now. Yeah. Is this thing on? That's awesome. So, and it's been beneficial. I think you've brought a lot of value to people in that group. You've made connections within that group. I mean, some of the people in that group have been clients of yours, members at the gym. And a lot of that's because you've been able to connect with people, right? Yeah. And have those conversations and you know, communicate well with them.
Yeah. It's been a big avenue.
Yeah. So, you know, recently we kind of are, you know, you grew up in a CrossFit style gym, right? And we came here and we had CrossFit and we had our pump class. And recently we, you know, I guess, I don't know, a year ago almost, we went to that functional strength and conditioning class exclusively. And I know when you came here, you were doing some of the CrossFit classes, but like, did you have an injury or something at the time that you were working through? So what was going on?
I still have it a little bit, to be honest. But what happened was, so I wanted to go to the CrossFit Games. Yep. People don't know that's like the top of the top, the fittest people on earth. And then what happened was I was doing 3 hours every day. As a 17-year-old, wasn't eating enough, wasn't sleeping enough. My stress through the roof. I just wanted to keep working out. Like I felt terrible some days. Like I still got to lift as heavy as possible. Sure. So what happened was I was doing like 200 something for a front squat. I put up here and I set it down because my shoulder was just rocked. Yeah. And then I took 3 months off because I was in so much pain. Right. And then I came back and tried to go right back to where I was and just again there. Right. Like no matter what, I try to push as hard as I can. I've gotten a lot better throughout the years. Sure. But it's not so much the program that you do for CrossFit. Like for me, it was the mindset that CrossFit held, the example. Okay. You felt like it was like go, 100 miles per hour for you? Like the coaches, they're very supportive. But a lot of times they're not asking you how you're feeling. Sure. They want you to keep pushing because they want to support you. But then what happens is you push too hard. Sure. Or if you don't have good form, they still say go heavier. That's what I did. Sure. Like I remember I did a competition. It was a 3-day weekend competition, CrossFit. I did probably 10 events. And then that Monday, I was supposed to take off. Nope. Sure. I went to the gym, worked out for 2 hours, and then Thursday, which was supposed to be my real rest day, I hit a 405 deadlift
Yeah. Right.
because I was a dumb 17-year-old kid.
Right. Well, and like I think there are good coaches out there who will kind of hone in on form or hone in on volume or have that discussion with you. And not that they weren't. And quite frankly, I feel like at that age, even if, and maybe they did, but if coaches had come to you like, hey man, you're doing too much right now, you would be like, whatever, man. I know I'm fine. I feel fine. I can do this. You don't know. And like, whatever, you're invincible. So now just even when you started here, your style of training, I think you probably felt comfort in that CrossFit style class, but eventually kind of migrated more to our functional strength class. So you've been doing that now for a long time. What is for you in a feeling standpoint? How does it feel different for you? Like do you feel like you're still getting challenged in when you're doing the workouts? You feel like you're still getting challenged, like not the same way you were, but still getting a challenge, still getting stronger, still growing as you go?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say, well, big piece again, like the coaches usually weren't the problem. It was me.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I switched to functional strength, even when I started CrossFit here and I didn't know any of the people, I wanted to show off.
Right.
So the ego was going and I was going. Right. And then it was shoulders bugged me almost every day. And what I got from CrossFit was this might mainly be me, but I've heard this from a lot of other people, is my body was feeling destroyed every day.
Sure.
Like it was hard to walk upstairs. And at 17, it shouldn't be hard to walk upstairs.
Right. That's very true.
So when I switched to functional strength training, it was interesting because what happened was I was still feeling it the next day, but I was still able to do stuff without like restrictions.
Sure. Okay.
Like for instance, this week, like my legs were sore from yesterday because I did a lot of legs, but I can still move around.
Right.
And it's not preventing me from doing a lot of stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like the cardio piece is still very challenging.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still getting the endorphin rush and I'm still getting a lot of that strength. So I'm getting stronger,
right.
But my shoulder's not bugging me. I'm not sore everywhere all day.
Right.
And it feels better. Like during the weekend, I don't have to be in pain all weekend.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Recovering for Monday to come back around and do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel comfortable doing 3 or 4 days a week now,
right.
with that 1 hour where I'm still getting a lot, right. And I'm getting stronger than I was back then.
Sure.
When I was doing 3 hours a day.
Right. Right.
Just because that condensed strength training where you're doing that stuff, but it's very more focused and honed in with the tempos.
Sure.
And then adding on that conditioning, you're still getting that cardio.
Yeah. Do you find it harder to coach that class versus the CrossFit style class?
At first, yes.
Yeah. Because it was different stuff than what you were used to, right? It was tempo, different movements, even the accessory movements would be a little different.
Well, I bring this up a lot because the first day that I coached by myself was at 6 a.m. Yeah. And we had BC glide and hamstring curls.
Okay.
I've never done that in my life.
Yeah.
Even Dave was watching me because he's like, oh, I've never seen this before. Right. I was like, you've never seen this before?
Even Dave hasn't seen this before?
Oh, shoot, that's a problem. Yeah. But when I coached it, like I'd say the first 6 months was such a big learning curve. But now, knowing all the movements and the stimulus is honestly a little bit easier most of the time.
Sure.
Because you're able to take a little time, talk to the people a little more, see how they're feeling.
Right.
Like if someone has an injury, I don't feel crazy because it's snatch day and someone's shoulders bugging them, so they can't even lift anything overhead. Now with that controlled, we have so many substitutions where it's a lot easier for them to keep working out without breaking themselves.
Sure. Cool. What's your favorite part about coaching?
Coaching?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say getting to know people.
Okay.
Like if you talk to anyone, I like to talk, which is a little different. I know. A little different than 12-year-old Wyatt. But there's so many interesting people that walk through the doors. Like I think you remember last year we had someone who was a traveling dentist. Yep. Never heard of that in my life.
Yeah. Me neither, actually. Traveling nurse, yes. Traveling dentist, no.
I didn't even know that was a thing. So when I talked to her, it was so interesting the lives that she lived. Right. And then what you get is so many life experience from all of these different people that you're coaching. Because again, as a 21, I don't have a lot of life experience.
Sure.
So being able to learn what they've done and how to improve upon it's helped so much in my coaching and just my personal. Yeah. Like my relationship with my girlfriend has improved so much just because I get to talk to all these people. Sure. And I've created long-lasting relationships with a lot of these members that I'll talk to almost every other day.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. What's the most challenging part of coaching?
I feel like the most challenging part, I like to give it to my all a lot of the time. I think toning it down sometimes. Okay. Like for instance, it's a little bit of read the room where if it's a 5:30, sometimes they're not feeling it.
Yeah.
And
Like
going
your energy, you mean, or what do you mean?
my energy, but their energy might be a little bit slower. I
Right.
want to pick them up,
Right.
but making sure I'm not draining my energy too much,
Sure. Gotcha.
where I'm feeling drained, and then also that's not what they want in the first place.
Right. Right.
Like I remember there's a couple times where I've coached people and I push them, and then I'm making them work, and then what happens is they're like, "Can you please get away from me?" They're being polite about it, but they're
You
like,
need to step away now.
"Yeah,
Have I ever given you that look before, Wyatt?
I think you have, yeah."
Yeah, probably like, Wyatt, you need to stop talking to me right now. I'm in the middle of a workout.
Yep, that's what I do all the time. Some people love it, like
Yeah, right. 100%. 100%. Some people are like, come over and talk to me during it. Some people are like, give me a, hey, keep it up, and then step away. I'm definitely one of those people. Hey, keep working, Shane. Or, hey, Shane. I will look at you like, you need to step away right now.
yeah, it's not the time right now.
Hey, I'll talk to you after the workout, okay?
So kind of knowing that in between for coaching has been very challenging. Like obviously the educational piece, but as you get to know it, you know the muscle groups and what they should be hitting as they go.
Sure.
But finding the in between for energy.
Yeah. Yep. That's a very good point. All right. So you've mentioned your girlfriend a few times. Does she get a shout out on the podcast?
Isabella May Fiorani.
Oh, right. Whoa, Fiorani. It's Italian. She doesn't go by Isabella, though, does she?
No, she goes by Bella.
Never Izzy.
No,
just Bella. Would she hate it? Would you hate it if people call her Izzy?
Yes. She's gonna hate me because I said Isabella.
Oh, it's only Bella.
Only Bella.
And when you've taken Bella out to dinner before, she's Italian. What's the biggest mistake you've taken her for you taking her out to dinner?
That's kind of funny. So first off, I knew her for 3 or 4 months before. I knew her mom 2 years before I knew her.
Her mom remember the gym, or how did you know her mom? Okay, gotcha.
Yep. So I coached her, and then I got introduced because she started working at the gym. And then what happened was we finally started talking, and then after 2 or 3 months, my brother finally said, "Hey, she's into you. Please ask her on her date." I was like, "No, I didn't think so." So we finally set something up, and then I took her to Olive Garden.
You took the Italian girl to Olive Garden?
Yes.
Okay. Did she love it?
That was the biggest mistake of my life right there. She only told me about 6 months later. It was like, I hated the food. Right. She said she wasn't eating because she was nervous, but that was not Thursday. Yeah.
That was not good Italian food for her.
Yeah. After we went to the mall and then we built Legos after, that was a lot better.
There you go. The Lego building she was into, the Olive Garden, no go.
My favorite thing though is every now and then I'll be like, "Hey, do you want to go to Olive Garden?"
Just to get the reaction.
She loves it.
Yeah, I bet.
She's like, no.
Get away from Olive Garden. What did you order? Do you remember what you had?
I usually get the gluten-free build your own with the meat sauce.
Okay, there you go.
I think she got the lasagna, forgot, it's like the lasagna, like fried something. Okay. Something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she did not like it.
She's like, no, this is not like what I'm used to.
Yeah, to be fair, I've now had her actual pasta sauce from Italy.
Yeah.
Game changer.
Way better.
It's because it's actually tomatoes.
Right, gotcha.
Compared to what most of the stuff we use here.
Right, got it.
So I've learned from my mistakes.
I like that. So now you know. Good. See, you can learn from mistakes. You grow.
It takes some time, but I get there.
All right. So a lot of times in our team meeting, every Tuesday, we have the coaches here, like on more of a full-time basis. We get together and we start with our good news, like something good from the last week, personal and professional. And frequently there's a food item brought up that you've made a lot of or consumed a lot of. The people who have you in class will also know what that is. And that is what? Wyatt?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. You are a mac and cheese junkie.
I love the mac and cheese.
Okay. And it's not like the Kraft mac and cheese. Do you make your own? Is it from scratch?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's homemade. It is from a recipe.
Okay.
That involves around 2 pounds of cheese.
That's intense.
Yeah, it's a lot.
How much does it make? Like how much mac and cheese do you get?
Well, it makes like an entire, I'd say like 8x8 tray. It's like going here.
Okay.
So it's a lot.
Okay.
It usually lasts us a couple days.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd say it's like double the amount of cheese than it is pasta.
Okay.
So about a pound of pasta and then 2 pounds of cheese.
All right. Gotcha. Yeah. So a pound of pasta, usually, is it like the elbow macaroni? Is that what you use? Or what do you use? Shells? Or...
Cavatappi.
Right. All right. So a box of that is about a pound, right?
2 boxes I do.
2 boxes.
Because we do the gluten-free high protein.
Yep, gluten-free because you have to eat gluten-free food. Otherwise, trouble in paradise.
Yep, the celiac disease is not like it.
Yeah, celiac disease. Got it. So gluten-free. So if you guys are bringing Wyatt treats, which he encourages because Wyatt really enjoys treats. Yep, gluten-free, please. He made a gluten-free dessert, which was phenomenal. The s'mores brownies, gluten-free, that he brought to the anniversary party. Yeah, and it was delicious. And so I don't think that you've brought it back since then, though. I'm just throwing that out there.
People get mad because I took it with me because I had to leave early.
Honestly, so there's a competition here to win the wooden spoon for the best dessert. Wyatt had to leave the anniversary party. He took it with him. It's not like he doesn't work here and get his container the next on Monday when he comes back in and leave the dessert there for people to enjoy. He's like, no, this is mine. I'm taking it with me. If you wanted some, you should have got here earlier, was what you said, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, your client, Stuart, still talks to me all the time. He's still mad at me till this day.
I'm a little upset too. I when I reminded of it, I get upset. I don't normally walk around angry with you, but when I get reminded, I am upset about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I do. Yeah. So I would encourage you, because I forgot what it tastes like. So I'd encourage you to bring it again.
You already forgot what it tastes.
Yep, you should bring it again. Just throwing that out there.
I don't do the graham cracker crust now. It's too much.
Too much work. Oh, it's too much.
The gluten-free falls apart too quickly.
It is. That is a tough thing with gluten-free stuff. It's not. Yep, it doesn't have all that gluten to bind it together.
The binding agent.
Yep, that's the big deal there.
Okay.
Let's see here. Pets. You have roughly 1,000 pets, correct?
Yes.
For real though, at your house right now, how many animals live there? Non-human animals live there.
Well, I live with my brother and sister-in-law, so it's technically their animals.
Okay, they're animals. How many animals do they have?
So we have 3 dogs and 4 cats.
3 dogs and 4 cats. That's 7 animals. Plus how many humans?
3 humans.
Plus 3 humans. That is a lot of living creatures in one house.
The ratio does not match.
The ratios does not match. The animals outnumber you, and if the cats and dogs team up to revolt against the humans, you guys are in trouble.
They almost have.
Really? What kind of dogs are we talking about here?
Well, so we got, I believe it's lab husky mix.
Okay. High energy.
High energy. Yep. And then we got a German Shepherd mix.
High. Okay.
And then we also got she's mainly a lab.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then we got 3 black cats.
So if I may, these are not small dogs.
No, they're about 50 pounds each.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, yep. So 4 all the cats are black cats?
3 black cats and then 1 orange cat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Give me some names here. The husky lab mix. What's the dog's name?
Copper.
Copper. Why? Is it copper colored?
A little bit. We got it from the shelter.
And it already had a name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had that too. My dog's name when we got it from a shelter, not the current dog, Buster, but our dog a long time ago. His name was Brad.
Brad.
Did
you keep it?
Yeah. No, well, I changed it to Bradley. I felt like Bradley was much more of a pet name than Brad.
Yeah, Brad's just a human.
It is. Well, we have some friends. Their dog's name's Carl. I kind of like that.
Carl works a little bit.
It does work. It does work really well, right? And they bring him with them a lot, and so you see Carl. It's Carl, but like Brad, it's just a weird So we went with Bradley, which I think fit better. So we got Copper, who is not copper colored. Is he named after Copper from Fox and the Hound?
Maybe.
I honestly, yeah, that's one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. Okay, continue.
It's very sad though. I can't handle it.
Yeah, it is sad, but they become friends again at the end. Spoiler alert. That movie's from the 1900s.
Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta say spoiler it first.
Okay, sorry.
And then we got Rusty, who's a lab, who is the menace to society, as we call.
Menace to society. Is Rusty rust colored?
Yes.
Okay, good. So Copper is not copper, but Rusty is rusty.
He's copper-ish. I'd say he's not fully copper.
Copper is copperish or Rusty's copperish?
Copper is copperish.
Okay, understood. Got it.
Is that too confusing for you?
Nope, I got it now. I'm following. I'm tracking.
And then we have Daisy, who's a little bit newer, and she's
a lab.
Menace.
The primary lab. Is she a yellow lab?
No, she's a black lab.
Black lab named Daisy. Yep. Daisy's a common dog name. I get it.
I like Daisy. Daisy's not bad.
Okay, cool.
We did want to change it, but it's like she's like 6 years old, so it's it's too late.
Right, too late. She already knows her name.
So they steal all the food a lot. They're very, very mean. And then we got the 3 cats who are his family.
So they're all related?
Yep. So Hester and Cam. Hester's the dad. Cam is the mom.
Okay.
They
Like,
have
is it cam? It's just like CAM, or is it short for Cammy? Is like, what's the
just
cam?
Cam.
All right.
Sometimes we say Cam Cameron because
Okay.
that's from the summer I turned pretty. I'm not you haven't seen that.
I've not watched the Summer I Turned Pretty, but I'm aware. I'm aware of it.
Okay, you've heard about it.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I've seen it on my like little. Is it Netflix? Prime?
Prime.
Yep. I
That's
saw it
Prime
on
Video.
like the
Okay.
shows to watch. I'm like, no, I'm going to go ahead and
very
pass on that one. Continue.
So Cam gave birth in my closet for about 7 kittens,
Okay.
and we took one of them, Ema, and the rest had other homes.
Where did Ema get her name from?
Her name? Well, it's from
Ema's a girl, female, right?
Ema's a
Okay.
girl. Yeah, they tried to do a couple different names. There's a lot that my sister-in-law vetoed for
Okay.
my brother, and then Ema is the one that evened out.
Okay.
And
So a unique name.
then last one is the Orange Thea, is her name.
Thea?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got from the show.
Okay. And her name is already Thea.
Yes.
Okay.
She
Gotcha.
was pregnant, but then what happened? There's some complications. Did not happen.
Okay.
And she's the grumpiest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do have a question for you. I'm a controversial question.
Okay.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs all
Okay.
the way.
You're more of a dog guy.
I hate the cats.
Okay. Well, because you're a social guy. You like being social.
Mhm.
You like I mean, yeah, I can see you connecting more with a dog than a cat.
Oh, yeah.
The cats are mean, or what? Why do you hate them?
Well, yeah, they're very mean.
Mhm.
Like we use a griddle a lot, and if it's 2 seconds late, they start licking it immediately.
Oh, okay.
If it's quiet in our house at all, it means they're eating something.
Got it.
We have to put food in our microwave. We put food in the cabinets, and they open those.
Got it.
They break into my room a lot. And then
Okay.
they start wrecking some stuff.
Gotcha.
So I do not like them.
I get it. Okay. Okay. All right. So you're a dog guy. Got it. Why? What did I not ask you that I should have asked you today?
I don't know. I feel like we got on a tangent a little bit.
Tangents are good.
Yeah, I do like tangents.
We often get on tangents, I feel like.
I was gonna say most people at the evening classes know I go on tangents
Right.
a lot. I feel like I had something. You gotta give me a second here.
That's all right. We don't, I mean, it's okay. Just dead airspace works too. We'll just sit here in silence. It's good. It's good listening.
I'm not good at silence, you know this.
Well, I do know that. I'm aware. Sometimes I wish you were. Not in a mean way, in the best way possible. So, well, you know what, Wyatt? If I think of something, or if you think of something I should have asked you, I'll ask you again later and we'll repost it. How about that?
Okay, that works.
Anything else?
No, I think that should be it.
All right, guys, you got a chance to meet Coach Wyatt here. Speaking for Dave and the rest of the team, we're super excited that Wyatt that found us and that we had an opportunity to sit down and meet with him and have him join that FitELITE community. And hopefully, and I know that the members here love and appreciate Wyatt, but we want to take a chance to sit down and talk with him and help you guys learn a little bit more about him and who he is. A lot of this, I think, people may have already known through questions of the day or Wyatt not to stop talking. But he's an open book. Wyatt's a great guy. And, if you haven't been in one of his classes, you should jump in sometime. If you haven't worked out with him, you should do that sometime. If you're looking for, you have some space for personal training clients right now too, Wyatt? Do you have any openings?
Yes, there's some openings. Yeah.
Personal training, he likes working with all the people. Kids who want to get stronger, gain confidence. Adults who want to get stronger, stay healthier, get in shape for something.
Mm-hmm.
Men and women, you like working with everybody.
Yeah. The accountability piece is a big piece.
Right.
Especially people near retirement as they go, making sure they keep consistent as they go.
Love it.
It's not easy.
It is not easy. Awesome, Wyatt. Well, we appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for being a bright spot inside the gym here at FitELITE and all the things that you do and the energy and thoughts and that love and passion that you throw in here. So we definitely appreciate that and appreciate you. All right, y'all. Well, if you got any value from this or you want some more people to meet Coach Wyatt, share this podcast with them. Make sure you like and review us. Give us a 5-star, of course. And we hope to see you in the gym soon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.